Hi, Rowan. How are you doing? I'm hanging out. I am trying to figure out how to do this. Hi. Oh, y'all can't see me. I'm also trying to figure out hand cam. I've never used it before. You don't know a keyboard that you're happy about? Annoying. I have no idea why it did that. Sorry. Yeah, I was just saying, I have no idea how to cross stitch Pokemon cards, by the way. I noticed my audio thing was not going, and I was like, what the hell? What's happening here? Um, bruh. What the heck? I maybe cooked my mic settings a little bit, not gonna lie. Let's see. I should be okay. Meow. Gonna test that now. Mm. I totally might have cooked my mic settings. I absolutely hate it. That sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, Rowan. I appreciate it. Through the struggle. Water off. Ah! Okay. It's. I think my compressor is now fucking with me. And I hate that. Um. I'm gonna lose my mind. Low key. I fucking hate it here. Mm, I swear this was all perfect before, and now it's not. And I love that. That's literally how it goes every time. I'm gonna crash out a little bit. Just a little. Okay. I had to ask Nando. I think I fixed it. No, that was not just you. I was crashing out a little bit. Um, I hate I I hate figuring out mic stuff. It pisses me off. I hate figuring out mic stuff. It makes me angry. Hi. Welcome back. I could open a pack. What should I? I'm thinking about like at the 30-minute mark, I'll open one. And then at the next 30, this is like the new TCG pack set that's been going around. Huh? It's one of the newest releases. So I'm excited to see what's in these. From what I've seen, the art looks really cute. Um, from the few packs that I've seen. But we've recently been getting TCG cards here, so you can see we have our very first tin. We don't have a binder yet. We've got Zacian is on here. Oh my god, that probably sounds terrible. I'm gonna put this over here. I don't think I can actually do what I wanted to do there. Um, our favorite card is this baby that we got. It's a full art Spiel. He's not worth a lot of money, but he is in my heart. He's very cute. Um, and then we have some other cards that we really like in here. I have to be careful. Also, my hands do shake. I'm not anxious that they just do that. I have issues with my health. LOL. Let's see. Goodness, my woolly guy here. So let me see. Who do we have? I'm I sleeve these because I love them. None of them are like worth a huge amount. There's an Auroras. There's a shiny Pokeball. I think these are a lot of them are just like shiny ones. Um, there's a Dubwool, and he's kind of shimmery. You can't see it because he's in jail. He's in a sleeve. There's a Love Ball. I thought it was cute. Um, Wacky Zacky. Mm, Lapras. Y'all know I sleeved Lapras. Y'all know how I feel about Lapras. Um, we've got Roserade. I love Roserade. I wish it was in Unite. Hope they add it eventually. I think those are some of our main ones that we like. There's more sleeved ones here. Who do we have? Let's see. There's a Shuppet. Sprigatito. Love Sprigatito. I also don't have any of the sleeves up here, so I have to be really careful because if I pull a full art or something, I need to be careful with it. There's a gouging fire in there. He's kind of hard to see. I know it's a little grainy. Um, but let's see. So, basically, are these any of the ones that we got today? Oh, Mike, you have a 7 stream watch streak. Oh my gosh. I'm always so impressed when people have those. I feel like I'm so freaking inconsistent with how online. Like some days I'm so online and then other days I'm so not. Okay, so with cross stitching Pokemon cards, also we got this old Vulpix card today. I think it's very, very cute. There's 2 different ways that people will cross stitch Pokemon cards. So I have a bunch of energy cards here. Some of these are older energy cards, which are probably gonna be these guys might be my testers here. There's Psychic there. People either use paper, that is a 2x2 print, um, of it's a 2x2 graph millimeter. LOL. So they either use paper And what they'll do is they pick an energy card, they take it, they tape it onto there, they trace the cross stitch pattern onto the energy card, and then they get, where are you? Felting needle or another pokey stabby guy, and they tape the paper or Ada cloth on. I have both, so I'm going to try both. And they stab it, so that they can then get the thread through. It's probably going to take me a while to figure out. In all honesty, I have no idea what I'm doing or what I'm going to prefer. The Vulpix cards, Mike, or just like energy cards? We saw a fat Pikachu energy card, not energy card, lol. Just card. It was super cute. But yeah, I've got a ton here. A lot of the times people will try to match the energy, the Pokemon to the energy card type. So like that's a basic energy. That's a dark. There's a grass, fire, and Nando with the 9-month sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. 9 months is actually kind of crazy. We've almost known each other for a year. Yeah, that's kind of wild, isn't it? Who are you, actually? Who is that guy? Thank you so much. Wait, are my alerts not on this screen? Hang on. Not you saying wow crazy in your sub message. Hang on, let me see. I have. Is my alert box not? The alert box didn't trigger. You guys didn't see it, right? I'm not crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is my emote wall working? What the hell is going on here? I just copied my Switch game chat screen. Hang on. This should be working. What the fuck? I'm so sad. Oh, emote wall's working. Okay. Third box. Why are you so smelly? Sometimes subs don't go through though. Like Maggie is not Maggie. Maddie. Maddie has subscribed multiple times and it just fucking hates her. It doesn't want to show whenever she subscribes. So I don't fucking weird. Fucking weird. Anyways, the alert box is there. It is where it should be. I'm gonna refresh its cache, and then we're gonna just hope for the best here. Because I think it should probably be working. I'm a little terrified of starting to do this, by the way. Like I'm actually kind of really scared. I think I've kind of been putting it off. I've been cutting out a lot of paper instead of actually like doing what I came here to do. So this right here, this is a 29 by 35. It fits pretty well on the front of a Pokemon card here. You can see there's like room on either side, but you still have the top bar. And I'm gonna show with one of the newer cards as well. So I can still see that it's a basic energy card. There. Pretty easily. But we're gonna test on some of our older ones here. And I also have several sheets of Ada cloth here as well, which this is what I generally use for cross stitching. Like this is probably what y'all have seen if y'all have seen cross stitch before. This is what we trap in our circular things. And this is how we normally do it. This is a partial, this is a Clefairy. And then I have my partially, basically almost finished Flareon here that I need to finish desperately. as well. This is pretty old. Also a lot of the thread on here is pretty old. It's all recycled thread, not technically recycled, but it's from people who did not want their thread anymore. Um, I ended up getting a lot of people that were like, I tried to get into this hobby and then I did not want to do it anymore after a bit, and so that's where this comes from. So some of the thread is not consistent in quality or color. Like you can see some of the like I think this is the same orange as the face is orange, but you can see in the corner it kind of like ombres into like more of a lighter orange. Like that's technically the same thread. Some thread will kind of ombre out like that. I don't. It was intentional for that one, I believe. So I've done this before. I haven't seen that people do it on Pokemon cards, and when I saw that they were doing it on Pokemon cards, I was like, why have I not even attempted to do this before? Um, this card in particular, I'm definitely going to cross stitch on it. It's got a little bit of damage, like you can see a little bit of a spot right here. Um, so this one, 100%, you're cooked. You're getting stabbed. Um, we also you'll need the you'll need the paper, Ada cloth, um, something to stab, like so you don't damage the surface behind whenever you're doing that. Tape, and then also scissors, of course, to like cut stuff out. But let me go ahead and I think we're gonna test with this guy. I'm actually terrified. I might I want to find a smaller mon to do this with. Let's see. I hope y'all are doing well though. It is a fine Saturday night. It is very, very hot. It is very warm outside. A lot of people go to birdie stitching from what I've seen, just from people who cross stitch on like Instagram. Birdiestitching.com, and you can find your patterns on there um pretty easily. They've got a lot of Pokemon, a lot of just like different like general shapes. Um they've got like all sorts like mm, let me try to find a smaller pattern to test this out with. There's just Abra with his face. There's a little baby Abra. Oh my gosh, okay. This one actually looks a little bit tough. Um, how big is this? If the pattern is a little bit too big, you kind of just can like try to center it as much as possible. Um, I think I am probably going to. I'm using this is a what the hell are you? Base makeup powder. Um, to go ahead and draw my outline for this mon. I have an Abra right in front of me. I think I'm gonna try to find a Cleffa because the Abra does look a little bit complex. Cleffa. Let's see. Cleffa looks kind of complicated too, but she looks less complicated than the Abra, so it'll be Cleffa. Where did my pencil go? That's one thing I'm noticing about streaming like this is that I can't keep track of where my stuff is. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of start with her. I don't know, her like middle curly on top of her head. I'm gonna put her up as high as I can on this so that She is 3, top of her head. Pokemon are also super easy to cross stitch because I mean, you can do this pretty easily by sight because I mean, obviously, like Pokemon came from just pixels, so that makes it a lot easier to do stuff like this. If there were any guys that were easy to cross stitch, it would be freaking Pokemon. 2, 3, and 4. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And then up 2. And diagonal over 2. Okay, so y'all can kind of see. Actually, you can't. Let me see if that comes into focus at all. There is the top curl on her head. I think I might have room for her. We're gonna see. Okay. Now if I go to the bottom of the 4, then we'll go over 3. 3. And then this is very precise. Like this is why people have like these cross stitch things that people have like and they look kind of wild, but they have like magnifying glasses in front of their faces and it's because this is so like you're counting really tiny things. And it can definitely take a pretty long time to do. That's what I mean, the Clefairy outline. I did this outline a long time ago. I have not finished it because I don't know. I just just haven't finished it, honestly. But once you get the outline, you're able to actually put things on the Pokemon card and then go from there. In about 5 minutes, I'll do the pack opening. But we've got 4 and then over 1 and 2. 1. Down 3 for her ears. Over 1. Over 1 again. Down 2. And then 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2. You can kind of see she's kind of coming out there. Also, my nails are a little bit long right now, so it's kind of making it a little more difficult. And then 2. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4. She was a good choice because this is like the top of her down to the bottom of her. Like she is gonna fill up this card really well. So if I look at her and this energy card, you can kind of visualize a bit of what that's going to look like there. As long as I do my poking well, um, then I think she's gonna turn out really nicely. We've got our bottom outline, and then down 1 and 2, and over again 1, 2. Hmm. My hands are low key sweating. Okay. I need to decide how I do this because it's one. I think it's 3, and then the fourth one will be we go over 1 again, up 4, 3 and 4. Okay. I need to get some like chill music going in the background for this. Like stuff that I maybe can't hear because I am kind of have to be pretty locked in for this. 2. That feels like it might be too much. It's not though. 3. 1. And then I think I'm gonna go back to the top and go back around now. She's starting to come out though. So if I go back to the top, I've got the 3 to start us off. The over 2 and then 3. It's not even actually 3 here. Okay, so this one needs to go 1 over. And then 2 and 3. 2. 3, 2, 2, and then down 3. And 3. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm just about to be done, so I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to open a pack. Two, 3, 4. Okay, something isn't right. I can't quite tell what it is. I think I'm right as I'm coming up from down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over and up 1, 2, 3. her ear. It's making me crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gotta be really careful. Prevent it. Two. And then. I'm wondering if like, something over here didn't quite go right because I don't think she's quite tall enough on this side. So something is not quite correct over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. 2, 2 over 1, 2, 4, 1. Hmm. Hey, Vocal. Oh my gosh, you're on a 35 stream watch streak. How are you doing? See. Something is not quite right. Okay, I'm gonna show what's kind of happening. It's super shiny. Sorry. You're trying to learn music production right now? Whoa, that's sick. Are you planning on doing some of that for your game? These lights, man. Data Breach is your game, isn't it? Okay. I don't know. You can tell that's a Cleffa. That's 100% a Cleffa. Top of the head 3 over. I think I've done it. I think I figured it out. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get close to my face to actually do this. 2. Yes. Okay. It's done. Okay, I've figured it out. There's our Cleffa outline. Come on, buddy. I think the light from the mic might be disturbing it. You're 2 days into learning music. How's it going? We love learning a new skill. Okay. First energy card. Really terrified. Okay. It's happening. I'm super scared. It's actually happening though. Mm. Yay! They're gonna be calling you Toby Fox. It's gonna be amazing. I've been seeing so much Undertale content on my TikTok For You page today. I keep consuming it, so it keeps showing it to me. But the music in that game, like, I consistently forget how good it is, and then I hear it again and I'm like, oh my gosh. This game actually has amazing music. Okay, kind of terrifying. This is painter's tape, so it should not take anything off of the card at all, but it should just be able to keep our Cleffa in place while we stab. Hey, Dark Descent. How are you? You did. It's funny you say that because the first thing I did to get familiar with FL Studio was to remake Once Upon a Time, the Undertale intro theme. That's so sick. Going good. We are learning how to cross stitch on Pokemon cards right now. So I have some old energy cards that we got from the card shop today. And I've got a Cleffa that we're testing. And we're just hanging out. We're just kind of hanging out, you know? Do, do, do. Is the Undertale music DMCA free? I almost wonder if I can just play it on stream. It's so good. Do, do, do. Mm. Is it really? Toby Fox didn't seem like they would care about the DMCAs. LOL. Uh, it's super stuck in my head right now. Oh my gosh, it's kind of too much. Mm. I'm trying to just get like a small strip of this, but I'm getting like way too much. I guess I could be using the scissors. That would probably be way more helpful, but just tearing it instead. I'm so worried this is gonna move and then it's gonna be over. Well, there have been many instances of the publishers trying to not make that the case. Nice. I'm glad he's telling them that they need to keep it the way that he intends for it. Oh, that was scary. That was kind of scary. That was kind of scary. Oh my god. Scissors by my Pokemon cards. Ugh. Okay. Bruh. You're just not wanting to show it. Okay. LOL. I'm super clumsy. Um, we're gonna try opening up one of these bad boys now. It's been over 30 minutes. So I have a Mega Evolution Pitch Black set. Um, I'm gonna open it over here. Also, my hands are kind of hikey, precision work. My hands already kind of sweaty by default. I'm an anxious creature, and that kind of made it worse. You know, I could cut it. It's not as satisfying as ripping, but I could. Here, buddy. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't exactly remember how you're supposed to do this. Okay. I think you put. She's open. I'm scared. Um, I think you put. Hang on, let me double check. Okay, so move the first card to the front. I'm so scared. Normal to be this terrified. From the back to the front. Then move the last four cards of the pack to the front. I'm putting you over here. I know what you are. You're something. Okay. I think I did this right. If I didn't do it right, don't yell at me. What have we got? Ah, who are you? Who is this? Vic of Volt. No idea. No idea who that guy is. Mm, that is a trainer, right? Yep. Rust, Syndicate, Grunt. Cool. Hoping. Yeah. Is that Malamar? This guy had a meme about him earlier this year. Perplex. Okay. I didn't see this. I didn't look. Trumbeak. Okay, this kind of cute. I like the art. Very fun. Sky Armory. Oh my gosh. Please, I've got to figure out the lighting here. Cool. Love Sky Armory. Terrified. I'm so scared right now. Armor Fossil. Brother. Bruh. Bruh. I'm about to start fucking barking. Frustration. Who are you? Primate. Primate. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's our energy card. I'm terrified. Who? Lurantis EX. Oh, it's sparkly. That is so not picking up. I think this is my best bet for showing cards, is pulling them over here. I saw the bottom of the deck accidentally, and I was like, some of those look pretty cool. Let's see. You? The fishy? We got the fishy! The fire fishy! Oh my god! The fire fishy! Oh my god! What? Okay, last one. I'm nervous. Why does this actually make me nervous? What? Who are you? Bombardier? Is this the where do babies come from? They come from the bird? What bird is it? The fucking I don't know. What do they call it? Damn. I don't know. This is where babies come from. Holy shit. That's crazy. The stork. The stork. Oh my gosh. Is this the stork? Is this what Pokemon parents are telling their children whenever they ask awkward questions? They come from this guy, Bombardier. Oh my god. Well, no full arts. What's a better stork than Pelipper? I mean, I love our fishy. I love Lurantis. We got another basic energy to turn into cross stitch stuff. So these are going in the bin. The TCG card bin that we have, not the trash. We don't have a binder yet, so they kind of get stuck in here for now. That is where our guys go. We also need more sleeves, so our guys are going in here. Okay. I thought it like closed shut, but yeah, I will open. I've got 2 more. So at the next 30-minute mark as close as possible as I can because like this is kind of a little bit intense. Um, we will open one of our next two. By the way, I held them all up to Calcifer, and he very specifically rubbed on one, two, and then refused to touch a third one. And so I think one of these is cursed. And I don't know if I opened the cursed one or if one of these is the cursed one. But Calcifer does not fuck with something that's in one of these packs. So who knows? Maybe that means it's really good. Maybe that means it's really good. He's like, I don't want to fuck with that guy. You know what I mean? Like a really crazy legendary or something. But who knows? He might have been rubbing on the Chi-Yu one because he likes there's fish in there. I like that guy. Also, I'm in my play Pokemon shirt from Nando that I like stealing a lot. So this is a felting needle. There are actually 3 needles in here. It's kind of hard to tell. Might be easier once I open it, but there's 3 separate ones in here. They're slightly different sizes. I'm gonna try to get the smallest one, which I think is this guy that I'm touching. Um, so what you basically do, you undo the bottom of this. There's a little guy in here. This little guy is essential, actually. He can't be lost. I do think it is a major design flaw that the felting needles can't fit inside here whenever you take them out. So there's the 3, and they're like locked in here. So this is the one I want to keep, so I pushed it out just a little bit. I'm gonna pull other 2. Come on, gamers. It's time to let go. Come on, buddy. Okay, there's one. And then there is this one is really not wanting to come out. Okay. So then I just have my one felting needle in here. Make sure I have my little circle guy. I'm gonna stick him back in here. And then Vocal, I did see your message. I'm catching up. In just a second. Once I get this guy in. Let's see. Mega Goldine. The main reason they are is because Toby likes having others be able to use it. All the sound wants to use to make every single song in both games are completely free online, so there wouldn't really be a way to prove someone did just remake the song completely from scratch on their own. I think that makes a lot of sense. I also like I don't know. It's hard to find music that does not have copyright attached to it. Um which is fair. I think it's fair if people do that, but like oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm actually so scared to actually stab this. Should I tape it to the bowl? No. No, no, no. I feel like I'm doing surgery. I'm so scared right now. I think people would normally start near the top. I'm gonna have to get way closer to this. Sorry if I punch my mic. Ugh. Okay, this is a little thicker than I thought it would be. Ugh. That was so scary. The first stab. Okay. Ah! I'm really frightened. why so many people use Undertale and Deltarune tracks in their videos that aren't even related to either game. That makes sense. That makes. I mean, also it's just really really good music. So like, every time I hear it, it's like stuck in my head for a while. Okay, next stab. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see the holes. They're so itty. Oh my gosh, how scary. Oh yeah, I can see the holes in the back of the card too. They're very, very tiny. So we're gonna try for our third here. I'm hoping I get a better flow. Oh, this is so scary. I'm so afraid of this. Also, this guy's pretty. He's pretty easy to poke. The card is definitely a little thicker than I thought. So I'm gonna have to do that outline and then every single hole all throughout. Um, this card, this is probably the best place for me to show it. But also, if anyone has a fear of needles, I hope to goodness they are not in a cross stitch stream. Um, you have to go through every single little square there. But I mean, you can see we have a really good outline. So as soon as I get all these holes through, um, I'll get probably some of my black thread, and then we'll just do the outline there. And then we'll just go through the middle and get the colors right. I don't have all of the exact DMC colors, which is DMC is the some of the highest, a really common embroidery thread that people will use. Really good quality. Um, and also they have codes for all of their colors. I don't have the specific ones for Cleffa, but I know I have very, very similar colors, so it's still gonna look pretty good. Um, but yeah, I it's kind of actually terrifying doing these holes. So you go from top down, from what I understand. So I'm just gonna be like very slowly poking holes through this, and it's already been about an hour, so I've got a whole other. I mean, this is taking a lot of time. This takes a lot of time with just like Ada cloth too, and that's like pre. There's holes in it. This is kind of adding a step because you're making your own grid instead of it already being there for you. Even if I used Ada cloth, it would take the same amount of time. Um, but since we're incorporating the card, that definitely makes it a little bit more complicated. Doing some mic adjustments. Ugh. Too, and I am not succeeding much in not stabbing or not knocking my mic with my felting needle right now. Trying to make sure you line it up pretty well is important. I might actually want to use a thicker needle for this. Or if I can bring it down at all. It doesn't feel unsteady. Oh. Okay. Those four went well. Okay, we're fine. I've got about the right amount of pressure that you want to use for this now. Yeah, it did. Okay. Wine. It is picking it up a little bit. Ooh, so scary. My hands shook a bit on their own anyways, but my anxiety was like oh my gosh. That's enough. Just open up to the most hopping from stream to stream in the streamer universe category is hilarious. I just opened up to the most random shit happening. Campus police arresting students for gambling dice in the cafeteria. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was looking around in their category a little bit. A little bit yesterday. And it was so like every stream, they were definitely doing something very different. Um like I hop in a couple, they're doing Bible study. And then I hop in another, I think they're doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing. And there was Bible study again. There was a lot of streams from the Bible study. Oh. I need to look at more of the like classes and what they're doing. I wonder if you guys can see now. I've got to look quite a few more holes kind of punched through this, but you can see in that top portion there, that that is all of the holes that are in the card currently. And you can see they just follow that grid. So in the back here, feels pretty satisfying. That is Pretty satisfying, honestly. They're getting ready to go to the club, and all the under 21 streamer kids are trying to get the OGs to sneak them in. Bruh. We're gonna get in so much trouble. Gamers, I swear. I, I felt like, it's not the same thing as, like, college, of course, but, like, whenever I, was in college at, where I got my bachelor's, people were like, "Oh, that school's a party school, blah blah blah." Like, and I was like, "Shit, I didn't know." It was like that with my community college as well. They're like, "Yeah, we had some wild parties there." I was like, "What? Huh?" Like, I'm kind of oblivious a little bit. There can be a lot happening around me, and I'll just kind of like not have any idea what's going on because like I have a tendency to mind my business. Like one of my first jobs, I found out that some of the managers were having an affair, and like um, everybody else, like all of my coworkers knew about it. I did not though. Uh, I was in a flow and now I'm not, because like I was on a line and then now I'm just like, oof. It's actually people that do this are pretty dedicated. It's actually kind of difficult. Um, Look at that. We've almost got her fluff on top. Done. It must be such a rush to be an 18 to 22-year-old IRL streamer. I def do it. There's so much potential. It must be. Trying to not shrimp. It's really tempting to shrimp. Let's see. Like here. The blinding light. This is definitely making this a lot clearer. If the card just doesn't move, this is actually really nice. One of these is a bit off. I mean, it's fine. You can work with it. I wonder if I can tape it. Yeah, I just got a notification from one of the streamers that I follow, and it was like sneaking off campus, blah blah blah. All my parties went undocumented, but damn, if they were streamed, it would have been crazy clips. I saw you streaming crafts, and my first thought was, yeah, that tracks. Really? This is actually my first time streaming in this category. How you doing, DJ? DJ Specs. Hanging out. But yeah, I've cross stitched for a long time. I've got some of my stuff for here. I found out people cross stitch on Pokemon cards, and I was like, why have I not bet on that? I didn't know it was a thing. This is Clefairy. Seem like a crafter. What can I say? Thank you. I had no idea people like did this. Um. Oh, thank you. I'm very proud of the Flareon. I need to finish it actually. Yeah, you can cross stitch on clothes and all sorts of stuff. I just have not done that at all. I'm self-taught, so a lot of things like um that other people might know, I just don't. Aw, cat. I lost my light. It's kind of blinding now. Yeah, I'm working on a cleffa right now. Will that kind of anchor it more? I'm working on a cleffa. Um, I have an outline of a Clefairy that's in a loop right now. I can kind of really trying to figure out how the best like what the best way to do this is. You're very close, and I did have the Clefairy. Cleffa's one evolution away. It's right there. Really, it's just keeping this card held down is the main struggle at the moment. I want to hand some of these out at Worlds. How do I convince you to stay up tomorrow night to cast our match at 10 p.m.? I think we're planning on broadcasting that. That's VIP versus Rush Hour. We've got that on our broadcast list. Ooh. I think I've got it. Wait, here we go. Nando had to come over and fix my mic. I keep adjusting because of trying to keep everything or like adjust an angle to like see what I'm doing because it's very precise. I am going to Worlds. I'm going to Worlds in August. I'm really very very excited to see um everything there. Um the Pokopia devs are going to be talking and I'm super excited to see that. Got a lot of fun like activities and stuff too. Um Excited to see you tonight on a big screen. That'll be really fun. Be nice to get to know more people too. Um, and now that we're starting to gather cards, it'll be fun to see the card sellers and all of that. It's gonna be there. And the I want to see VGC stuff too. I'll get it to an official Pokemon competitive event one of these days. NAIC is also supposedly very, very fun. Oh, just all of the ICs are a blast from what I've heard from people. What was that? Oh my gosh, there's so much good progress on this. Let me see. I don't think these are actually doing much for me. Your car broke down on the way to NAIC? That freaking sucks. I hate that. That's terrible. You would have been there this year? Oh, I'm sorry, gamer. That is awful. Were you able to get it fixed? Um. Oh my god. Scary. I really want to go to NAIC too. Uh, I haven't been to tons of in-person events for like hobby things, but the few that I have been to have been really fun. The shop I took it to in town, and the town I broke down and claimed to fix it after 4 days of me being 4 days. 4 days is so much. What do you mean? I got home and not even a month later it breaks. A month later? Bro, that's insane. Never go to that shop again. Holy. Sounds like they didn't fix it at all. OMG. Ugh, it's been done. Stab, stab. Cross stitching is kind of just like very patiently stabbing over and over again, but this is like this is next level. Actually, just stabbing a Pokemon card. Oh my gosh. The shop here says the same. The thing they fixed is the same thing. Wait, this thing they fixed is the same thing that's busted, so it's still in the shop today. What? Your car never left the shop? What do you mean? What do you mean? It never left the shop. That's crazy. Get that. Ugh. Ooh. Don't come up after me. The whole time I was stranded at the shop, I took it to was being very vague when I asked for updates. What did they say was even wrong with it? Oh my gosh, we should have opened a pack by now. Another pack. Let me finish this other row and then we will. Give me a second. Oh, I also have to get the sweat off my palms. Wait, where did my other needle go? There you are. Probably is a good idea to have all my felting needles in here. And they're saying the fuse box is the problem after that's supposedly been replaced. Also, the wiring is apparently all wrong. Wait. So it sounds like they just did your car incorrect. Freaking yikes. Okay. Mega Evolution Pitch Black card. Pull 2. I have to make my hands unsweaty. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. They cooked it. That's terrible. Bruh. I have an easier. Listen. About 2 hours away from home, and the fix they made was good enough to get me home, but that's it. That sucks. That sucks so freaking bad. I literally hate that. Okay, here we go. Uh oh. I have the baby coming. The baby's coming. Hi, baby. You want to come here? Yeah? Okay. First card from the back to the front. Move the last 4 to the front, is what it says. Okay. If this isn't the right way to do it, I don't know what the right way. Seeking. Look at that card, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love my fishies. Oh. Why am I doing all that? My sister's was so much better. What are you talking about? This is why Calcifer liked these packs. There's fishies in them. There's a fossil quarry. It's a trainer card. What was your sister's way? I straight up, I do not remember. I had to look it up again. Annihilate? Annihilate. I like the art a lot. Ugh. Bullby. There's a birdie. The fossil bird. The bone bird. Oh my gosh. Poltergeist? Oh. Okay. Looks kind of cool. Another birdie. So many bird. Shieldon. Oh. Oh my god, it's so baby. It's so baby. Look at that. Look at that little baby. That's a baby. That's a baby. Oh my god. Look at that. That's a little guy. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. You have a box of temporal forces on my shelf that I still need to open? Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at him. Oh my god. I can't look at him. He's so cute. That's so good. Oh my god. The baby. He's so silly. Look at his little feet. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Oh. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, DJ, you weren't here for me absolutely sobbing when I found Slowpoke on the beach in Violet. A while ago. Depression was, though. Depression was, though. No, we love Slowpoke. He's so cute. Okay, basic energy. Cool. Another energy card for me to stab. What? A voltaic energy? What? Huh. Interesting. That's not a regular energy card. Are these just gonna be... Charge a bug? Oh! That guy's in Pokemon Unite. Look at that guy. He looks kind of silly. Okay. No? What the heck? What is this? Is this like one of the ZA mons that I have no idea? I have no idea. Slowpoke? Slowpoke? Are we serious? Type no. Okay. Really cool guy. Like this guy. Where's my Slowpoke? Oh my god. All you can yeet. This is a bit. Look at the best one. The best one. That's the best one that I've pulled. It's so good. I haven't pulled any of the EVs at all yet. He's so cute. Look at his art. Is he in an alley? What's he doing? Is he doing crimes? He might be. It came out in Sun and Moon. Its evolution can change type with held items, kind of like Arceus. Oh, that is cool. We've got one more left. I'm gonna wait another 30 minutes to do this. I'm motivated to keep stabbing our Cleffa. Look at. We've made good progress with our stabs. We're doing good. Oh my gosh. He's doing crime. He looks a little nervous, like someone caught him doing something bad. Doing something evil. What you got there? Hmm? Hmm? Oh snap. It's Officer Jenny. He's it. No way. Not the Cheez Its. That's crazy. We on our TCG live things? Okay. It's not the same as Pocket. It's different. Yeah. I have pizza now. I'm scared to continue my stabbing. I fear it's gonna get a little messy if I do. Hmm. I almost wish I had just sent it on one of the newer energy cards. Because this is turning out well. I see the vision. I'm at least semi aware of what's going on. Hmm. Okay. I feel like I need to listen to some Undertale music or something. It's in my brain and I can't get rid of it. Okay. Hi, Maggie. Oh my god. This is what we've done so far. I've stabbed this guy a lot of times. If people ever wonder, um, why people charge so much for cross stitch stuff, it's because it takes fucking hours and hours. Maybe some people are faster than me, but even so,
Especially with the additional having to stab your canvas together. Having to stab it into shape. I should learn felting. I quite enjoy the stabbing. Um, Textile crafts. Oh shit. Well, that needle just broke. Is this sharp enough to stab it with? Definitely not. Okay. Well, um, time to swap out my felting needle for no particular reason. My needle didn't totally just break on me. Well, this guy's cooked. This guy's freaking cooked. Um, I have needles break on me every now and then. It's not very uncommon. Especially when you're stabbing with them 10,000 times. Sometimes they just get tired of it. I wonder if I can find replacements for this guy. Alright, let's try. Let's get this guy in here. Oh, that does not look very straight. Take this out. Come on, gamer. What the hell? I take this out. Oh my gosh, it's so stuck. Wait. Can I go in here? Or is it gonna be weird about it? Okay, that seems a little bit more normal. That was kind of super scary. It is what it is, though. Kitty. He's locked in. He's playing Fortnite. Trying to screw this back in. Having a tough time. Ah, here we go. Come on. Now, hopefully, this guy doesn't break on me. Oh, Depression. My needle just broke on me. My first one. So we're proceeding with a new one. I bent it a weird way and it snapped. It was kind of really dramatic, actually. Here we go. I think that was how I got in trouble. I think I was coming at it from an angle before. Oh my gosh. Hi, Vivian. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you? I was worried my alert box was broken. Really happy to know it's not. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, though. I am currently, um, working a Cleffa into this Pokemon card. Here. Been hanging out. We're almost to the halfway point in it. I'm kind of finding a flow. We're also opening up Pokemon cards. I got a really nice Slowpoke earlier. Probably my best one. Chiyu, a Seeking. I think because Calcifer rubbed his face on two of the card packs. And I think maybe he knew there were fishies in them. So that's why he was rubbing on them. OMG. Here we go. Getting done with a row feels so crazy, to be honest. Here we go. I don't think I can let the paper come up like that. I think that kind of makes things a little sketchy. Ugh, my hands. I'm getting more tape to secure the sides a little bit because I am getting a little bit scared of the paper being pulled up. I want it to be as tight as possible so that the the holes that I stab do not um get out of alignment because the paper's pulling up at all. So we're gonna do this. This card is gonna be really covered with this tape here. Okay, now for the next one, like it's kind of bending a little, and that's kind of freaking me out. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Oh, I almost wonder if I should maybe tape over some of the top parts since there's so many holes in it. I'm a little afraid it could rip and then potentially make it a little harder to do the rest of this. Here we go. Nope, not quite there. I'm gonna go probably right here. Okay, hopefully that gives it a little bit more security. There's a way I could clamp this card down somehow. Oh, spent the past hour just trying to add on to some chords I made, but nothing was working because it sounded like it was clashing with what I had already. I'm starting to think that the chords I made accidentally became a melody. Sounds like it might be a good thing. It said no more. Are you like completely solo running your game now? Because I know it originally was a group project. That hole's a bit off. Not the worst thing. We can work with that. That's just one though. Okay. Doesn't sound bad at least. I think we can be our own worst critic about it too, for sure. Not press on this card too much, but also trying to keep it stable. Oh, okay. We're going a lot faster. I think we've got a rhythm going, kind of. Loki didn't work on it at all during June and started again the other day. And in the span of 48 hours, I added 2 new enemies. Sounds like you're making really good progress. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm that this part of the wool thingy is like kind of bent inward. It's kind of forcing the card that way when I stab, so I'm trying to get to a flatter part. So it doesn't really do that. The card needs support. Get too quick with it. Oh, we're almost there. The finish line is in sight. Demo 2's target release is much later now, if you couldn't tell. That definitely makes sense. If you're soloing it. Let me know when you plan on releasing the demo on Steam. I will definitely stream it. Oh my gosh. Look, we're so much closer. Ah, you can see the holes through the tape now. Hey, sometimes you just gotta. Things are ready when they're ready, man. I get it. Art takes forever. That's what you're doing. You want it to be good when it comes out. Take your time. Do your thing. Move this over here. Oof. Mm-hmm. Ugh, I'm shrimping. I have to unshrimp. Who the is that Sheepy? Hi, Sheepy. Thank you so much for the raid. How are y'all doing? We're currently cross-stitching Pokemon cards right now. This is the Cleffa. It's the bottom half. I had to add some tape to support it a little bit. How are you doing? What were we streaming? I said Tohi, hi Vigo. How are you? Doing some chill, kind of just creating streams. I've got another Pokemon card pack to open as well. And I'm probably actually going to do that in just a little bit. But yeah, Sheepy, I hope your stream went well. This energy card is getting absolutely tore up. Yeah, so people will cross stitch onto Pokemon cards. I cross stitch already. You can see an outline of a Cliff Fairy here that I started and never did finish. And then this Flareon, still a work in progress as well. But I was like, I cross stitch. I didn't know people cross stitch onto Pokemon cards, and so I was like, why have I never done this before? So we had been gathering all this stuff for me to do this. I got all this stuff today, and I was like, okay, it's time. It's time to go and do that. I was playing Unite, then Champions, the usual. Nice. How are your Unite and Champions games? Were you just playing ranked queuing? What was going on? I've seen you play the auto chess mode a lot. I wish they would bring that to global. It looks very fun. I think I'm gonna add more tape. I'm so paranoid. Stopped because no queues? Really? What's your rank currently? I'm adding more tape to secure our cleffa more. Because I think as you add more holes in the paper, it can start to like drag the paper up as you're stabbing through it. That's what it's feeling like to me. And I want to be really careful that I don't do anything that breaks the card or the paper. This barely recognizable energy card. It is in here. Deep in here. There's a Pokemon card in here, I promise. Champions was probably a little bit more fun then, huh? I think Champions is just a little bit better for viewership if you're pretty in there right now. As much as I love Unite and doing special events for Unite, like, there's only so many viewers in that category. They'll pop out for big events, though. Next row. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to being done with this portion of this. I'm like getting really shook. You're probably hard pivoting to champions next season. I think that's probably pretty smart. As much as I love Unite, like for creators right now, it's probably a good idea to try to pivot and diversify just in case, you know. I know a lot of us love Unite and like we want to see it do well, but also like got to think about your content as well, what you're going to do next, how your community is going to pivot, all of that. Like, super important to consider. It's part of why I've always been interested in VGC, but with champions, it seems a lot more accessible. I'm just hoping they add more mons. So that I can play with the team that I really want to play with. Because Gastrodon's a really big part of that team. Give me Gastrodon and kill a Wattrel. That's what I'm saying. I need my bird. My slug with the storm drain. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so close to being done. I think I have like almost one more row. Oh my gosh, y'all, the club is almost done. I'm low-key freaking. Hi, Emily. How are you doing? I had a needle snap on me, though. This is, definitely need to, now that my technique's a little better, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I was hesitant with my stab, and I bent my needle a little bit. A little bit too much for it. It's funny watching the 30-plus-year-old university streamers at the club. They all yawning, talking about they need a nap before partying. That's so true. Listen, we just know we need our sleep. Okay, that's not the best. Whatever, we can work with it. Oh, that's not either. Okay. You know, Nando and I were at that rave, and I was low-key like, my body hurt. My knees hurt. Like, I deal with a lot of chronic pain anyways, but I was like, man, come on now. I don't think I stabbed through all the way on that. I had to test it and be like, what's happening here? That was the last one. Oh my god. That was the last one. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I'm low key freak. I'm low key freaking out. I'm low key freaking out. We're gonna unwrap our cleffa here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this top one needs to come off first. There's our critter. Fully stabbed. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. Oh, I know. I'm so ready. Okay. Just trying to get this tape off peacefully. As peacefully as I can. OMG. I didn't know if we would. This took 2 hours. This took 2 hours. Look at that. I hope y'all can kind of see the vision at this point. Like, the Clefable will just be in the center of this energy card. I was about to say, Emily, I actually do not play Roblox. Hey, Vocal. Like, at all. I've never played it before. Maybe I should play it once to get, like, current with the times, you know? I don't know. Y'all see the vision? There it is. Vocal. We did finish our steps. Animal Hospital. I've been seeing a little bit about Animal Hospital lately. Uh-oh. The tape did rip the paper just a little. OMG. The outline of our Cliffa is on there. You can see the holes. You can see the lights through it. Oh my god, look at that. That's crazy. But yes, so ah! Kitty. It's done. Okay. We're on the next step. Finally. It took a long time. What should I do? Oh. Okay, we don't need our felting needles anymore. Oh. Let me stab this in here really quick so I don't stab myself. I need to open the last pack. That's one thing that we need to do. Can I get this through here? Okay. We're securing our... Only 2 of our felting needles survived. Oh! My little circle fell out. Turn off the lights, get a fancy light source, light bulb candle, and then put the card right up so it's shadow cast on the wall. That would be cool. Wait, no, that's a really good idea. I need to get a better camera situation, I guess. So we can do stuff like that. I do have a tapestry that we just got. That I do have. I wonder if this will work. Y'all can kind of see all of those holes in it now. Ugh. 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 I can't believe it's I didn't close this. That's dangerous. Let me do that. Okay. Okay. And I think with that, it's a really good time to open this guy up. Um. Ugh, I'm so excited. Okay. You're gonna go right here. I might be able to. I might be able to make. I might be able to use this again. I'm thinking about it. Might actually be easier. Okay. Because this has already been stabbed, so I just need to do it again. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I could make it on Pinterest. I am really hoping it turns out pretty nice. We're gonna see. Okay. I'm calm. I'm very calm. I've never been more calm in my life. Ooh. Oh, that's upside down. Hang on, give me just a sec. Okay, here we go. I was looking at some things. Taking this guy out. Is it the first four went to the back? No idea. Nando was like, you don't remember the way that my sister did. I was like, I don't remember anything, bro. Heat ran. Oh, okay. That's an interesting guy. Okay. Marshadow. I've never seen this guy before. Shadowy knot. Interesting. This is a nice creature. Oh, look how silly. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Thievel. I had a Thievel or two in Sword. Evolves from Nickit. I love Nickit. I think Nickit is so cute. Okay. Another one. The stork is back. The stork is here. Char Cadet. Cute. All right. Not too bad. Drillbur. A Pokopia fave. I actually have no idea where my Drillbur is in Pokopia. Jinx, this is pretty. Look at that art. That is super pretty. I don't think I've gotten a single full art. Oh, there's my energy. Okay. LOL. Koridon. Very cool. Love to see you. A full art Armor Rouge. Oh, that looks sick. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. This looks cool as fuck. Wow. Okay. He's so beautiful. Is he kind of shiny? He's kind of shiny. The card's kind of shiny. It's hard to tell on the camera, but oh my goodness. Okay, one more, last one. Oh, Brion. Oh, I'm actually loving the water types that I'm getting so far. Like, look at that shine. That's so pretty. The camera's confused. It doesn't know what to focus on. Oh, love. Oh my goodness. So cute. We've gotten some cuties. I love Armor Rouge and Cerulege. This Armor Rouge looks really cool. Oh, I think this is the only full art that we've gotten. Hang on. Go. This one's worth a whole $6. Wow. I think that's probably our best one that we've got. You know, he's very he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. I like him. Okay. All these gamers are going in the box. Sfeel was like 10. Well, yeah, that Sfeel was awesome. Best card ever. I also love the Brion. Like it's so pretty. It's hard to tell. Like it looks like a sky. It's super pretty. Okay. You can trade your K-pop photo cards with me. Hey, I don't know nothing about K-pop, but maybe I can learn. Maybe I can learn. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. It's hard to tell that that's got stuff going on, but it does. Okay, these are gonna go in our card bin there. We've got quite a few more.
Okay. Now, the exciting part will be finding the colors for our cleffa. So I'm going to go back to birdie stitching. I'm going to take a look at what we've got going on. Um, okay, this has a lot of my thread and stuff in it. I'm going to look through here. I've also got oh my gosh. Pusheen that I've been trying to finish up on top of here. Now, so we're gonna need a lot of pink. I'm gonna need at least 3 different shades. This, like the inside of this box, is actually a nightmare. Um, I've got a lot of thread that's like this. um, I've also got the start of a Bullpix in here. I have kind of thought this isn't that much bigger than an energy card. I could stick it on a corner and stab through a fire energy card to make the Vulpix. That I already have the outline for that, so that would be super easy. Oh. I found my tiny scissors! Oh my god. I'm so mad. I have teensy tiny little fabric thread stickers. This is actually for your eyebrows. However, it works really well for that. I was so pissed because I could not find it anywhere. Okay, so this is another nightmare threads all stuck together type of situation here. I kind of pick through here and see if there's any good pink that I can find. There's one there. Okay, any there's another pink here. Oh my god, I'm getting an ad for the Navy. They want me in a submarine. Gamers, that's crazy. Okay, there's some paler pink there. Oh. I can fuck with some hot Cheetos. I think we've got about 3 of our pinks right now. Okay, I think I've picked my pink out of here. We just need brown. I also have a brown in here. So this was donated to me too, and I think that this was probably from a embroidery kit. Because they'll normally group up all of the colors that you need for a certain pattern, in this way, in kits like this. So, like, I just kind of got this, and I have no idea what the original pattern was. There's a lot of green. It's probably some sort of flowery thing. There's a lot of pinks too, and all that. I'm just gonna try to pull out all of the browns that I can.
It looks like there's these two threads left. I think that, and I'm looking for a lighter around now, and there's some right there, and I think that should be more than enough for this cleffa. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to not let this get tangled, but sometimes it kind of inevitably does. Some dark green got caught in this. Okay, any more I can get out of here? We're gonna try this. And I think those are our colors, gamers. Oh yeah, like I said, some people do the embroidery cross stitch on Ada cloth. I have so much Ada cloth. I don't know what this outline was starting out as. I think it might have been Nine Tails because I think that's a snoot, a little snout right there. Um, but it's kind of hard to tell because I did not continue a ton of that. Okay, so these are a couple of my needles that I have for this. I've got more, but I think I could probably use these. So now move this little guy um over. I'll also need black and white. Oh gosh, I didn't even get those out. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Ugh. See if I have it in here. If I don't, I definitely have some in some of my other bins. There's a white. Oh my gosh. That is way more than I need. It's way too much white. Is there any black in here? I don't see any. This giant pile. I wonder if this giant pile has any. Ooh, there's like literally one strand of black. Good night, gamer. I hope you sleep well. Okay. Ugh. Jeez. Okay. These. This is our mess of colors right now. Let's see. So these are my browns. This looks about like the same ish shades to me, so I'm gonna try to keep them together so I don't lose them. Okay. There's that lighter shade that we'll use for inside of the ears. Okay. Some of the darker pink for outlining. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That tangle is going to be problematic. Yeah, that's like, I'm going to have to just cut that out. I don't really want it getting in the way of anything. For the most part, this isn't that tangled, and which is kind of impressive considering it did come from a pile of stuff. Thank you. I am glad you said that. So a lot of my Walla bottles are peeling. It's so sad. Like this one is, and it's so sad. Heartbreak. All right. I think what should we start with? I'm looking at this Clefo right now, trying to figure it out. So we've got our dark pink. Fish do make it better. I love that freaking fish emote. That fish emote is so freaking good. Such a good pull. Okay, so I'm splitting this thread a little bit. There's 5 pieces of this in here, and I'm pulling apart 3 and 2 so that it can fit in my needles that I have. Fish make it so much better. Oh my god. I forgot how like genuinely creepy some Undertale music is. Oh. Mm. Like I have a playlist from Toby Fox on YouTube, and I went from one song to Your Best Nightmare, and I'm like, oh. Remembering that fight also is kind of crazy. I should stream that again. Okay, pretty well pulled apart there. Should put the music on stream, trust. See, if I wasn't streaming on YouTube as well, think I actually could. If I wasn't streaming on YouTube, I actually would. I actually would. I can separate out music tracks too, which is something that I want to start doing again, especially since I'm planning on doing more streams like this. I think having some chill music in the background would be cool. But you have to like separate out tracks. Um, and I don't have my since my stream had to be basically like my OBS and like my settings and everything had to be basically completely rebuilt since my hard drive died not too long ago. So my settings aren't currently where they need to be for me to do a safely do music streams with music because you can set it to where it'll just play in your stream and not show up on your VOD. That's how a lot of people will do their copyrighted will show copyrighted music on stream. Um I'm threading my needle right now. But since I don't have my track set up like that yet. I don't want to risk it just in case. The strikes are scary. But I'm gonna, I think, make that a priority to do because I also want to do more solo queue. Kind of cool to have music in the background sometimes. Whenever I do that, I don't do it really when I duo or trio queue because I find it kind of overstimulating. Like there's just too much going on. Um, but for solo queue, it's normally fine. Okay, I'm gonna cut this a bit so I lessen my risk of tangling. So we've got a much shorter thread than we did here. Okay. Going back to my clever. Okay, now. Ooh, this is weird. Okay. Is this one? Yes, I need to go over one. Okay. Nobody said anything about needle sizing on their videos where they're doing this, so I have no idea about that. I think if I use the same needle throughout, though, it'll make it look a little nicer because the holes will be consistently the same ish size. Because it does seem like this is slightly bigger than the felting needle. Oh my goodness. feel like I can't be super like with Ada cloth and like fabric. I can be super tight about my knots, but I'm really scared of um making the card I don't know what the word is for it, but like pulling on the card too much and having it break. Like fabric is flexible, so it's a little more feels a little bit less risky. There we go. Not yeah, this is like slightly bigger. The first stitch. The very first stitch. Right there. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Next, kind of. I think I'm just gonna have to flip it. It's kind of hard to. You can poke around with Ada cloth and also feel where you're supposed to go next with it. This is definitely completely different. Because you've stabbed through the back of the card, there's like the holes have like little edges around them, so you can't just like I can't just like brush my needle across and like be like, okay, that's where I'm going. Um, because those ridges kind of I haven't figured out how to work with those ridges yet. Stitch number 2. Here we go. Here we go. I felt a knot almost happen. Ugh. Have a good one, Vocal. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your game download goes well. It's always good to see you, man. Have a good one. Good night. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where this next one's gonna go. I think I've maybe got it. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's right where it needs to be. I might end up doubling over these. I'm gonna test how that looks. Oh! Oh my gosh, I'm dropping things. Here we go. The next one. Mm. Oh my gosh. Trying to keep this card from bending as much as possible. Okay. Mm. How? I don't normally stab myself that often, but I just did there. Bruh. Gonna sob. Thread snapped off my needle. The top of my. Okay, my needle eye didn't break. goes in here. Now, trying to get this knot through is definitely a struggle. There we go. Okay. Couple more. Oh, and then I guess I have to go down one more on here too. Okay, I think I need to switch my colors out now. Uh, let me try to get this through so I can transition my colors peacefully. As peacefully as possible. Okay. Now my next one. There's a lot of the brown and the black are used for the edging. That's the lighter brown. This is what is used a lot. Let's see there. Okay. So I'll get a pretty short strand of it. The thread mess on my desk right now is crazy. Okay, there we go. Gotta break this apart now. Oof. Okay. Same tactic. I'm pulling apart some of the floss in here. needle. Thread that guy. Oh my gosh. You have to be so pure of heart to thread this the first time. Just an incredible amount of skill. Oh, I had it and I pulled back. The pain. OMG. Okay. I've got it now. This is a very small piece of thread. I might have made a mistake. It's not a mistake yet, though, so I'll deal with it when it is one. Okay, that's threaded. Now, okay. Oh, that is such a tight fit. Okay. Oh. All right. That was a little scary. Here we go, though. Not too bad. I think I'm gonna try to go like I did with the I'm gonna cut the tail pretty short on this. I think I'm gonna go from top to bottom, so I'm hoping I can keep the back as clean as possible. It's a super huge struggle for me with a lot of my cross-stitch stuff. Prime example. Bit of a mess back there. Would like this to be pretty clean. If at all possible. And I think that might be a really good way to do that. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna figure this out. I swear. It's like right there. Oh my gosh. Keeps getting caught on the edge of the card. I see it. Oh, I'm so ready. Not there. Here. Okay. I'm going down diagonally 4 with this, and I'm on stitch 2 right now. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lunar. How are you? Okay, we are cross stitching a cleffa right now on this Pokemon card. It's my first one. Let's see. Over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're really stuck. Might not be the move. Definitely stretching this card out a little bit. Oh, I love your black cat peeking emote. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, you spawned in as a Thievul as well. We got one earlier. It's opening Pokemon card packs. Got them. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. We have been just hanging out, having a pretty chill time, trying to figure out this whole card cross stitch thing. For the most part, it's been going pretty well. We're gonna try. I think there's just too much thread in those. Actually, I mean, no, my thread is saying absolutely not. Okay, so we're flat out refusing to go through anything right now. That might be I tighten this. Or it might be we cut and try rethreading this. This happens every now and then. It's kind of a pain when it does. Yes. I have cross stitched before. I'm a bit. A bit worried. That piece of thread is just refusing to do anything. I might need to grab a smaller needle. This wasn't terribly big, but I think I use a thinner one just to not aggravate the card anymore. I've tried that guy a couple times and it's been a bit of a struggle to pull through. Hey, welcome back from the ads. I appreciate you hanging out. But no, this isn't my first time cross stitching actually. I have a couple examples of some things that I've done over to my right. I'm just trying to thread this needle right now. How'd you find the channel? Were you just browsing the category? Grab this really quick. This is one of my guys I've been working on. And then I've got an outline for a Clefairy right here. Um, Most of the cross stitch that I've done has been Pokemon. And I didn't realize that people cross stitched on cards. You're searching for cross stitching channels. Nice! Hell yeah. I actually just got set up to start streaming me doing cross stitching today. I didn't really realize we had all the stuff for it, but my partner kind of helped me figure that out. Oh well. So it's just time to do it, you know? This is definitely, it's got a little bit more of a process because you have to poke the holes through the cards and kind of make that your canvas because, you know, it doesn't start out this way. So you outline your design onto, this is a 2x2 graph here. And then I was stabbing through it with a felting needle, which I have them here. I actually ended up breaking a needle because my technique was not too great at first. But I have this woolly, it's called a wool buddy. Keeps me from stabbing the disc. Um, but now that I have the cleffa outlined, I'm hoping I can maybe reuse that once or twice since this is my very first attempt at doing this at all. Come on, buddy. Please. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was getting very scared that maybe I don't know, something was wrong. It's very different from stitching with an Ada cloth like normal, because I mean, um, cards are not bendable in the same way. Okay, I can't really back out of this hole here. But she is probably saying she has a bit too much thread, so I'm gonna go down to my next one. What do I normally stream? I'm a kind of a Pokemon variety streamer right now. I stream Pokemon Unite a lot. Um, I stream Pokopia, but I haven't really been able to bring a whole lot of my like crafts or art to my channel. I do a lot of traditional stuff, and then like I need to figure out. I just started doing digital because I have um an iPad now with Procreate. So like I've just started like um basically uploading my traditional art to my iPad so I could start doing digital on there. Um, but I've never actually streamed myself doing art. And that is definitely something that I want to start doing. But a lot of my
stuff is like Pokemon themed, and it just kind of happened that way. Um, I definitely play and like a lot of other games and things, but um, I just kind of fell into that category. Yeah, I love Procreate. It's so easy to use, and um, I've started to get a bit better with digital, but I need to do more. But my camera is pretty mobile now, I guess. So I can use the same camera for like webcam for games and then for seeing like my desk and all of that, which is really nice. I'm guessing you probably cross stitch. Um, 3, 4, 2 more. The outline is definitely coming out. Oh, this thread is scaring me. We keep getting caught, and it's really frightening. You're screaming for your iPad to the OBS PC streaming software. Use Let's View. I'll have to look into that. I do cross stitch, although I'm a hobby hopper. That's so real. That's so real. I also like somewhat crochet, but I haven't done it in ages. I do have a Pokemon crochet kit, and I'm like, oh, that's still like in my niche, and I could still um definitely do that. I mean, I could do whatever I want, but a lot of my stuff is Pokemon themed. Um, let's see. Ah, I'm so excited. It's a good portion of the outline. Ugh, it takes so long, but when it starts coming together, it's so exciting. Okay. Um, like this is definitely a really hard, much harder stitching canvas to work with. I don't needle felt. I would really like to. I actually got this. I'm sure you probably saw the felting needle. I got this felting needle just exclusively to poke the holes in um here that I needed because I saw someone else they were using a felting needle for this. I guess you could use probably a lot of different things, but this has a pretty good handle on it. I like it. Um, and especially like I already have the wool buddy, so I'm like it would be easy to start doing felting. I would just need the felt. Two. Okay, other one over. Um, but
we went by a card shop today and got some older energy cards. This is what people will use for this a lot. Because any energy cards, I mean, aren't really worth anything. You use them in the actual game, but a lot of people just collect the cards. And they always come in every pack. Like, I pulled a card, like, I think the highest valued card that I pulled today was like $5. But like these, like, you could get them in bulk pretty much anywhere. So people will use these. I mean, people will also change um lower value cards into full art and like other things because I mean, needle felting is something along with knitting that I sadly don't have the patience for. I could never pick up knitting. I don't know what it was. I don't actually like I don't know, like I can crochet to an extent, but like knitting, I don't know. I think maybe the addition of an extra needle was like a bit much. I don't know. Okay. There's a 2 and then a 1. But I'm using birdie stitching right now for this pattern for this fluffa. They have everything, and that's what everyone recommended for this. Oh gosh, yeah, it's definitely time to change colors. It is most definitely time to change colors. Okay. Also, I've heard there's better ways to change colors. I don't know what they are. I like I swear I learn like the bare minimum of a hobby and then I just keep doing it. And then like I find out people have like real like crazy tech for it. Um like when I learned about like how to change yarn colors like in like people I don't remember exactly how they were doing it. But I was just like, "Oh my gosh," especially since a lot of this I like teach myself. So like once I know the basics, I pretty much don't look a whole lot farther. Um which is definitely I definitely find things out whenever I'm on Instagram sometimes because it'll like push something to me and I'm like, whoa, I had no idea that was a thing. Like I've cross stitched Pokemon for years and did not have any idea that this was the thing that people did, um, ever. So, uh, I think I do my lighter pink next, but a lot of the thread I was donated because I have friends that pick up hobbies and then drop them, and then like some of them just had like thread laying around from like the big like embroidery kits that they sell with all of the like threads that you need for a certain pattern. I've gotten a lot of those without the actual pattern, so I have no idea like what the original pattern was going to be. Um or I have gotten them with a pattern and I haven't been interested in doing that pattern, so I've just taken the thread. Um which is a lot of this came from a big um I don't know what you call it. Big like group them all together for that. And I just pulled the colors that I needed out of that. Uh it's nice because I'm like, I can definitely use this stuff, even if I don't know the actual like DMC like color or anything. Like I can color match pretty okay for the most part. And I'm not super bothered about this being like super accurate like to the actual shade of the pattern that I'm given. As long as it's pretty close, then we're okay. Alright, I'm getting my pale pink now. Sorted out. Trying to thread my needle right now. There's 3 pieces of floss in this one. I'm gonna go for my 2. I think 3 is just a bit much for the card. Is this 2 or is this 3? No, this is 3. I'm taking a piece of this floss out. Otherwise, that'll definitely get stuck. Let me see. Oh! There we go. Oh, I'm trying to not shrimp. It's so hard not to. Okay. Now. Okay, welcome back from the ads. Thanks for hanging out and sticking around. Okay. I've got my pale pink now, so I'm starting to do some of the inside. I'm kind of trying to work top down. So hopefully I can keep as much of this from becoming messy as possible. It can definitely get super messy in the back. I'm so excited for it to be done. Like whenever we got done with the like actual hole poking part, oh my gosh. It was it was there was so much joy in me. Cuz that part was definitely it was really hard cuz I mean, I was so worried about like spacing. Cuz I mean, if you get the spacing too off, it's just going to look weird whenever you actually have it on this thing. This cut this tail a little bit. Okay. I think the colors we chose are pretty accurate too. Uh, there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, trying to find the right little tiny hole in this is actually really difficult. Oh no, something pulled through on that side. Oh, what a pain. Okay. I think I got it. Ooh, okay. The back definitely gets a little bit messy. Have you seen the 3D printed cross stitch frames? Wait. Oh my god. Hang on. The club scene is a skit. Streamer you police kidnap Kai's dropped him off in the desert, and now Kai is flying in a helicopter to expel all the students who are LOL. That's crazy. Streamer University is insane. I'm glad they're having fun with it and putting on a little bit of a show. But no, I haven't actually seen those. I think we have a 3D printer. I might have to look into that, see if that's something we want to do. Who? Ugh. Okay. Oh, I'm so concerned. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. I keep getting worried this card is just gonna give up on me and just like turn into dust or something. Uh, ooh, okay. Sure you can buy the STL files for them. Is it just the like for the oh my gosh, what do you call them? The hoops, or is it actual like? Honestly, I might just look it up really quick. So you said it was frames. Oh my gosh, I saw one that has Stardew Valley chicken. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I have to accept these cookies. Gosh darn it. They're like fancy cross stitch frames. Oh my god, that one's so cute. That makes it look like a little sunflower. That's so cute. Oh my god. I need. I love seeing like different ways to use this medium. Like when I saw the Pokemon cards, I was like, "Oh my god, there's no way. How did I have no idea this was a thing?" Like I've cross-stitched so many Pokemon. And then I had no freaking idea about this. I'm gonna have to catch up on so much from the streamer university. I really want to see the like the lessons that they're giving. Mm, sort of problematic. I recently cross stitched a Stardew Valley bookmark for a friend lately. That sounds so freaking cute. That sounds so freaking cute. What did you have on it? The one that I saw on this website was it was a framed blue chicken. I love seeing like pixel games because I'm like, oh, that's cross stitchable. Like immediately I see it and I'm like, yep, that's a thing we can do. Bruh. Come on. Okay, problematic creature. What are we doing? I turn up an egg, strawberry and a tulip. That's so cute. Stardew Valley is so like you see stuff and you immediately are like, "Yep, I know where that's from." Uh, like that's not just any blue chicken that I saw. That was the blue chicken from Stardew Valley. I haven't seen a lot of people do the dinos from Stardew Valley, or maybe they have and I haven't seen them. But I think they're super freaking cute. Do you play Stardew Valley? I guess. Well, I bet you do. Um. Uh. Oh my gosh, trying to thread this through this eye is driving me crazy. Come on, buddy. Rage bait cross stitch stream. It's just me repeatedly trying to get this through this eye. Play a lot of cozy farming games. What other ones are you playing right now? I got recommended Palia the other day. This is stuck again. This is definitely going to be an issue as I do this. So I'm definitely not double going over my stitches like I do sometimes with my cloth because that's just not gonna work. Um, Here at all. They need to stay as thin as possible. Oh, let's see. Okay. See the top of her head. It's coming out. Don't starve. You're not playing any at the moment, but I've been really wanting to play Moonlight Peaks. I don't think I've heard of Moonlight Peaks. I have to see what that is. Love Coral Island and TDV though. I also like crafting survival games. Don't Starve is on my list. I've heard it's pretty good. Um, Ow. Stabbing myself. I've stabbed myself at least 3 times this stream. Nothing severe though. For how many stabs I'm doing, I guess it makes sense that I get stabbed once or twice. Oh, pain. Come on. Get through there, buddy. You can do it. Ugh. I'm gonna start getting a callus right here again. Next one. There's so much of Stardew Valley that I love. I haven't played a lot of the new like updates for it though. Like how they added the like Ginger Island and stuff. Not played in there really at all. I've never 100%ed it. I think that would be a fun thing to do though. Okay. I can't tell if this knot is too big or if mm, it's probably, I think it's this knot. Okay. Back through. Oh, it's gonna hate this. I think I've got a couple more stitches in me. I did not expect to stream this long. No, you're good. Oh, you joined the Discord. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a lot of cool people in there. Um, I have a content creation team and we're running a league right now. So our my personal Discord has been a little bit quieter. But there's definitely still a lot of really cool people in there. Oh, yeah, my hand is starting to hurt. Oh my gosh, look at the back of this guy. Oh, the chaos. It's a thing. But I think it's gonna be really freaking cute. I'm super excited. I'm like trying to visualize it in my brain. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, you can see the outline of kind of where the holes are, and it's oh, I'm so stinking excited. Okay. Let me see if I can find. Oh, my threads are getting caught in my bracelet. I'm gonna have to put all these threads together and make sure I don't lose them. Uh, Crafts.
Or is it makers and crafts? Makers and crafting. That's where it was. So much stuff in here. Prop making, people crocheting. This is my first time streaming in this category, so I'm trying to figure out where's a lot of crochet. Streaming prints, 3D printing. Um, 3D printing. Mm, a lot of 3D printing. Oh, yeah. I honestly think 3D printing should probably be its own category. Textile art should be in its own thing. Mm. Oh my goodness. Mm. Trying to find a raid target. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Red pickle cake. And I'm going to stop streaming, gamers. I am tired. Oh, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to put all my thread away and let my hand rest too. It's been through a lot. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with me. No, talk